This is Harold Lyon, a Canadian artist. You said you started painting in grade school.
And 12 years old.
12 years old.
Don't forget, I'm American. I'm a dual national, actually.
And you were encouraged by your grade school teachers, Brundage, Armstrong.
Yeah, well, my grandmother gave me a set of paints, and I went right at it.
And you really were very successful early on.
Well, it was my goal all my life to be the very best artist I could. And I don't know if I reached that point, but I'm satisfied with what I'm doing.
And so in the 80s, you decided to move to Arizona, and you said your paintings took a dramatic change.
Well, I've heard about the cowboy artists of America, and I was already painting horses before I left Canada, and I thought it was a perfect opportunity to come down here and start painting westerns. And I got to go out on the Circle Bar Ranch. The Mexican cowboys were just wonderful. They put a saddle on a horse and put me on it. They'll have a lot of slides. I actually have about 10,000 slides to draw from.
I mean, a lot of your paintings depicting cowboys having a campfire or saddling up or crossing a creek bed. Many of the faces, are they people that you've met?
Doing a painting, you have to tell a story. And ever since I was 11 or 12 years old, my brother and I used to go out in northern Ontario and have a campfire. And
I see in a lot of your paintings, the westerns, they seem to have this, lots of blues are used, and it almost seems like to have like an underwater quality, strong, bright red accent.
To emphasize the blue, you pick a red-orange, and it makes the blue look even bluer. And if you put a little of the blue here and there in the painting, the painting comes to life, and that's why I'm using brilliant colors. And if I explained every one of them, you'd have to be here a couple days.
Now, we've loaded how many paintings?
Well, there's close to $400,000 worth, and I forget how many paintings, but it's quite a few.
The U-Haul van is full. You can hear it out in the front, and we have loaded Harold's most treasured works of art all to Buckeye. Why Buckeye?
I found it's a beautiful city waiting to happen. And Buckeye has the beginnings of that. They have beautiful fields of alfalfa, and you go downtown, and I hear they're putting in flowers and trees. You know, I think you should just keep your eyes on Buckeye because they're going to go places.
Great.
So Buckeye's a place to watch. You know, it's a beautiful city just waiting to happen.
On behalf of the Buckeye Main Street Coalition, we thank you, and we will make sure that your paintings are front and center, and I know that they will inspire many for generations to come.
Well, thank you, and that's one of the reasons I'm thinking we've got maybe a couple of Rembrandts out there and some other artists, and it'll encourage them to go ahead and paint. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Harold.